from the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel, it's a 2023 International Open. Thank you very much, everybody. This event is a Pat Fleming production. It's sanctioned by the WPA, and it's being brought to you by ACCUSTATS. Whenever we're here at the International, we've got our three favorite sponsors with us who have so graciously supported this event and Pro Pool for so many years. They're the best in the business. Diamond Billiard Products, Simonis Cloth, and Aramuth. We can't express our appreciation enough to those great companies, along with Outsville for providing us our official racking templates, the Accu-Rack for both 9-ball and 10-ball. Thank you, Chris. Lastly, before player introductions, we got one more thank you, and that's to all of our great supporters out there that are watching around the world, and all of you that have come here once again to watch live ringside. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's you that are the most important part of the International Open. All right, we're continuing in our Bigfoot 10-ball. We're still in the preliminary rounds. We got this one, I think, and one more for you before we get to quarterfinals this evening. So let's get underway with player introductions. Our first player comes to us from Poland. This gentleman has a runner-up finish this year earlier at the Derby City Bigfoot 10-ball challenge. Came oh so close. He's looking to go one step further. He's also the current Bucharest Open Champion, having won that this year. He's sponsored by Predator and Erdbeeren. Please welcome KONRAD JUSZCZYSZYN. Thank you. His opponent's from Austria. This gentleman is a two-time World Cup of Pool champion, and within the last 24 to 48 hours, he became the newly crowned American 14-1 rotation champion. We congratulate him for that. Sponsored by Mez and by Exceed, known as the Panda. It's Mario He. Okay, gentlemen, please lag if you would for the break. Your official timekeeper for this one is Rick. And we're going to send it upstairs to Mark Wilson and Mike Sigel. Take it away.
Hello and welcome, everybody. World-class pool domains, world-class analysis, and we have Billiards Hall of Famer here, Mike Sigel, with us, providing that. Mike, give us a couple of your opening impressions here on the 10-foot table tournament.
Well, so far I'm impressed. These, you know me, these are both straight pool players, and he has recently won one, and the other gentleman actually won a tournament in 2017, so I'm kind of looking forward to this one.
Yep. Ken Schumann, our referee, misspoke. He said American rotation. He meant American straight pool. He just won that last weekend. And JUSZCZYSZYN, he finished runner-up on the Bigfoot table. He's a super straight shooter.
Now these guys have, ooh, that's a tough way to start. Boy, that's the kiss of death with these side pockets.
And open, a pretty nice open layout here.
Now they've played about 10 times, and I think Mario he told me he's a little bit ahead. So we'll see what happens here. But these guys are both knowledgeable, so I'm expecting some good patterns and so on.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. Well, 16 elite players. Anybody in this field could win. They handpicked you can't just pay an entry fee and get into this tournament. It comes down to your ranking and stature. Truly, it's my favorite tournament of the entire event. Along the way, I love the 10-ball and 10-foot table. A lot of play, not so much breaking and running out.
Yeah, there's a lot of defense. I mean, I think has anyone actually broken run 3 out of the 10 racks?
Once, yeah. I think it was Shane Van Boning. I have it listed in my notes. I don't have it right in front of me, but I know one, and there's been some 2s out of 10 games, which is still pretty good.
Oh, yeah, very good. Yeah, because they play rotate break, so it's hard to get a rhythm, you know, when you play rotate break. So breaking and running 2 or 3 times out of, let's say, if you get to 10 is impressive.
Right, everybody's so good. The firepower is so equal that the only way to distinguish yourself is to win a couple games along the way that the other player didn't get to shoot in, and then you gunfight 50-50 in the rest of them, and that's how you can slip past somebody that's really high-skilled.
Here's a good, this could be a problem. Wow.
Sure, he's glad to get the little bounce. That helped.
He may have an issue here because I think he's got it's tough to get on the 4, but it looks like he's got either he has to draw it way out or follow it very hard because he's got the angle going downward, I believe. See, he's elected to possibly just draw to the side, under the side, and go for a tougher shot on the 5.
I like his thinking
Yeah.
because trying to overdo it on this shot is not the answer. If he can just work the cue ball back 2 feet and get it away from the cushion and then just cut the 5 ball in, which doesn't lead to easy position. You know,
See,
he tried to do a lot.
He tried to do a lot, and therefore, but that was a tough situation. So that is acceptable, especially on the 5x10, the tight pockets. You know.
Yeah.
Of course, he got lucky.
Yeah, very. In our last match, early in the stages, Filler, who ended up playing a 927 or 928 TPA, which you don't see that very often on 5x10, but in that same circumstance, he played a safety right there rather than leave it thrown up in the air. And then after that, he just didn't miss.
It's a nice kick there. See, now he did see the speed. Now people think he did get a hair lucky that the ball is not open, but he hit the ball with enough, just the edge with the right speed that he got a good result. Of course, fortunately, the 6 is a little in the way, but he was playing a shot similar to that. So
yeah, you're so right. He chose the shot that offered some percentage that was the most favorable, and the 2-rail kick led to separation. And he doesn't know he's going to get him hooked.
Yeah.
But anyway, he played it for what he could. This is a tough circumstance to deal with. Cause
look at this. Oh
yeah.
my! I don't know if he was.
He was not playing that.
Yeah,
he was trying to let the cue ball settle in on the end rail. He knows he got a little fortunate, but
Yeah, he's got a smile on his face. Now I believe that does the 5 go by the 9? It's tight.
yeah, I don't know about that either.
Because if it does, he's got a real good opportunity if he makes the 5 to get out this rack. I don't know if it goes, but he may play a safety and try and lock him up on the 9 or even possibly the 7. Or he's got the 7 in the side. I mean, he's got some options here.
Yeah.
You know, so
Looks like he's playing the 7 in the side here.
Yeah.
Good
Nice
call,
shot.
Mike. Good
Watch
call.
it. Watch it. Watch it.
Well, did he?
I'm not sure. I thought he was going to play the combo. That's what I thought the 5 into the 7. Yeah. That was, I don't know. I mean, he made a good shot. But I think if he played the 5 into the 7, he may have gotten, of course, he's got a good safety here. I don't think he's going to play this. You know, a 5x10, sometimes you make a ball, and you got to play safe. I mean, the guys that know how to play safe, which most of them do, of course, that's going to win a portion of the games. See, they played a safe there.
The speed's
Perfect.
off. No, I think the speed's off a little bit. Yeah.
I think I would have tried to get the cue ball at least on the rail. Don't you think? A little spin.
Well, I think better yet would be make sure you get the 5 ball down.
Yeah.
If he gets the 5 ball another 2 feet or even a foot, now it's really powerful.
Yeah.
And you'd like to get the cue ball all the way back, but doing both may have been too treacherous. But
yeah, that was.
Just don't leave this straight shooter a shot.
Let's see if he plays this. Either hits it real hard or real easy. Real easy. Boy, what a great shot.
Oh, man.
He just rolls it in. Look at the cue. You know, the cue ball is not going as fast. I've done 2 or 3 matches here, so the cue ball's not getting away from the players, which I think they like that better than the ball flying all over the table. He's still got a pretty tough shot here, though. He's got to go across the table. Made it.
Last weekend, he won the straight pool tournament here. And I know in at least 4 or 5 of the matches, he had in excess of a 100-ball run. So you know his ball pocketing is good right now. He pocketed a ton of balls, and he's very.
Look at this.
Here I am
as soon
bragging.
as you said that, look. I don't believe he kind of one-stroked it.
Yeah, that was weird.
He ran He told me he ran like a 150 and a 170.
Yeah.
So that's impressive. But see, I don't understand. He kind of one-stroked that shot, right?
Yeah, and the first rack is such a big factor.
They've shot each couple times already. They both had a chance to win the game, both of them. So you got to remember that. It could be early game jitters. You know, again, 2 guys are playing. It's a tough match. This is it their opening round or no? Opening match. So you know, this is not easy. You know, every match in here is very. Look, Pegline lost 10-4. He's out, and here's one of the guys that could win this very easily. He's gone. So.
Yep.
I'm not saying this is automatic so far. See what happens. Nice shot.
All right, Yasheshin wins the first rack here, taking advantage of the unforced error by Mario He. I remember the first time I saw Conrad, and Pat says you're broadcasting that, and it's respectful to try to learn the guy's name, but my goodness, I've never seen 3 Z's in one last name before. I was intimidated. But no, we've did it enough, and it is
So it's
a remarkable.
Yusheshin.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, Yusheshin.
Spot on.
Well, the game has opened up globally, so you're getting people from everywhere. I mean, I don't. Compared to Americans, how many Americans are actually? Years ago it was almost all Americans. Now it's an array of people from everywhere.
Once in a great while, we'd have a guy come over from Japan. He played okay, and he'd finish in the middle of the field, but he was never a threat to really win it.
Fujiyama. Then they had the Tanaka, I believe. Though he was a good player.
Yeah.
You had Suke, you had Ortman, you had Longart, you had Engart for a while. Then of course
Ralph Eckert.
Ralph Eckert. Then you had the Philippine influence. Some guys actually came here from Taiwan. Now, that was wow. He broke with an open bridge, right?
Yep.
That was not hard.
Not uncharacteristic for Conrad either. And in Poland today, they have amazing amount of young talent over there. Yasheshin's only, 29 now. But, I mean, he's kind of more of an old stalwart. There's kids over there, 20, 22, that are playing his speed.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, I went to the Philippines. I played a kid there. This is years ago with, Reyes. This is like in the 80s. I played this kid, raced like 13, and I had him buried. And all of a sudden, he starts coming back. He was like 15, maybe. And first I thought it was a bye, And everybody said, "Oh, this kid can play." He must have been intimidated or whatever. I wound up winning a close match, like 13-11 or something. That kind of deal.
Looks like he's trying to go between the 5 and the 8 here. A little bit of right-hand spin.
Nice shot. I can already see I kind of like Mario because of his break right off the bat. I think he's got, from what I saw so far, the stronger break over time will show up. A lot of these guys are doing this technical break, but nothing's going in. You have to make balls on a break to give yourself a chance. Nice shot there. Perfect speed. Look at that. Good speed. He's got a similar shot that he had before. Drawback. I don't know if he can get there. He's probably going to have to play the 7. If he makes this, then go around the table for the 8. Unless he draws it out. Yeah, he's going to do that. Watch. Play the 7. Looks like he's going to go end rail. Well, he may go 1 rail. I kind of like the 2 rail. Hit the 7, low right. About the middle of the end rail or thereof, then, he'd had that. Okay. See, we're looking at this. Didn't it look like he had the other angle going way up table?
Sure did.
And he actually overdrew it. To me, that looked like he had a way bigger angle.
It looked like there's no way he could stay on that side of the 9 after he pocketed that ball, but nevertheless, he knows what he's doing. So.
Yeah, and he overdid this a little, So he's got a funny, it looks like he's going to have to go to the rail or slide over, play the 9 about where he's standing in that pocket. Let's see what he does. Yeah, see, he did that. Perfect. Wow. Hit that nice.
He's got that smooth swing. It's typical of left-handed players.
He's left-handed. I like that. Yeah, maybe I'm going to change my mind. Nice shot there.
He is smooth, and he is accurate.
He's left-handed. Come on now. You know left-handed players are better. Come on.
Well, there you go. 2-0.
2-zip right off the bat. Now, tournaments, you have to get out of the gate good. So they both made mistakes. Now, it's going to be interesting when Mario gets up to the table if he has an opportunity, if he takes advantage of it. That's what I'm waiting for. If he doesn't, he's going to have a problem. So it's good to get ahead. Now, whose break is
Mario's, isn't it? Because he just broke with an open hand.
Right, right. So. Now, he's got a big break, this Mario. Big guy, too. He's got that kind of golf physique,
Yeah. Real pleasant demeanor to both these players.
Yeah, I walked up to him. We started talking before the match, and very nice guy. I notice everyone has now their name on the shirt. Is that
It's kind of a thing. A lot of
Yeah.
the sponsors like it. You know,
Yeah.
if they're sponsoring you, they want people to know who you are. So
in my case, they said don't put your name on the shirt.
just because they wanted their product only, or what was?
No, because they,
Oh.
I guess maybe. No, I'm kidding.
No.
They
Like
said,
Bob
we
Uecker.
don't want them to know who you are. Just
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah.
Just shoot and run out, and we don't care. You know, that's that guy. Yeah, he ran out. Now let's see what he does. He's got an open bridge too. Now this is a little. Wow, hit those pretty good. But again, that's more of a technical break.
Yeah.
See what I mean? In other words,
Yeah.
they're doing, you know, I'm not agreeing with this. And I've seen a lot of guys do it looks pretty, but balls don't go in. Plus, the over the bridge, when you break, you know, that's a massive
Right.
control thing. So I would think you would want a closed bridge, right?
And that break might be working on the 9-foot table
Yes.
with the 9-ball, but
Yes.
it's not working on this table for sure. Because
Not
we've
at
seen
all.
guys come and go, and none of them have had effective breaks other than Van Boning.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone really. Well, no, the one guy, I think Chang, he had a big break. Wow. Oh, he made a little mistake
He
there.
overcut it just
Yep.
a hair.
Just enough to do it, yeah. But there's a congestion. I guess it's the 2-4-6 kind of down there is a little funny.
But getting there will be difficult,
Well,
too.
he's got to play it safe now. It's obvious.
But that's what I mean, getting the cue ball behind the 2-4-6. He's going to have to draw, arc
Nice
the cue
shot.
ball. Boy, he hit it pretty nice.
Yeah.
Good control on the one.
Yeah, again, not on the, you know. To me, if I, you know, putting the ball in the rail, like in one pocket, that's a big thing because the guy can only follow or jack up and try
Yeah.
something crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know, and he didn't get him behind anything. Let's see what he does. Now, he put the one in an easy spot, but where's the cue ball? Very good.
Yeah.
Of course, again, the jump cue. Now, there's no jump cue in this event, right?
Right.
So, if you did this, the guy would already have made it.
Yeah.
You know, he'd be unscrewing and getting all that ready to go, and you'd probably pull your hair out. But see, in this game, I like the idea of now it's more of a skill. I think it's a little more skill as far as putting the ball somewhere, doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, more knowledge. You know,
A little more play.
a little more play. I think the Sheshin, right?
Yusheshin.
Yusheshin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he's kicking, but his speed has been a little off. You know what I mean? So far, he's left the cue ball. Of course, there wasn't a lot he could do there, but let's see what he does. I don't think the 2 goes. He's going to play a safety, I believe, right?
No, I think he can back cut this.
Can he
in
make
there.
the 2?
Yeah, I think it looks like it goes.
I can't tell from here. On TV, it looks like it does not go. I think he's going to play it safe.
And we're probably 25 or 30 feet from the table,
Right.
so it's tough to see the exact angle, and the players can see it so much better and make good decisions. So
He's got an easy safety here. He can bank the 2 short of the side and just stick them right on the 4 and 6. But yeah, you're right. I think it goes. So you can't tell. He's got to control the cue ball. 5-8. He didn't want to do that, but he got away with it. He tried to go between those, right? So he hit the
Right.
rail, got a little lucky, could have scratched. You know, it's not always, you know, whatever, but he did get a little lucky there.
now he's going to have to play position to play a billiard onto the 6 from the 4. I don't think he wants to try to break it open.
He may, well, you know, this shot doesn't lay bad. He can drift over if he tickles the 4. He might be okay, or he gets on the 4-6 billiard. Either way, see what he does. Yeah, he's playing 4-6 billiard.
That offered just a hint more control of
Right.
the cue ball, where if you go into it, you don't have to get something good.
Yeah, I might have tried to just tickle the outside of the 4. That's the only, or miss it and then wind up like that. That's all.
I think he's going to be able to control the 4 ball from this shot pretty well, too.
Yeah.
I think that's another
Perfect. Look
yeah,
at that. Yeah,
another reason to play it this way.
That's why we're sitting here. See.
To
Now-
point out what we should do.
Well,
right?
now this isn't automatic here. Now he may have, he could bunt this in. See, these are the kind of shots he may have to go up table past the side, and go 2 rails out kind of towards where the spot is up table where you break from.
Yeah.
I believe that would be a good option. He may just bunt it in. I don't think he can go short of the side and go around.
I think he's traveling 3 rails. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he can do that. Absolutely right.
And that allowed him to level out the
right.
cue, which aided, and then he got to let his stroke out a little bit and have a
Right.
good full swing.
Yeah, I couldn't tell where the cue ball was going by the side. It looked like it was going shorter than that, so he's okay. He's still okay here, 3 rails. This is just a speed shot. You want to make sure that you're, on the 7, not backward cut it. That's perfect. That's perfect speed. I can see it from here.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, the speed on the table is really nice. I mean, I've seen before where it's much faster and it's dry. Now, you got to remember that too. When it's dry, it seems the table will go more slidey, more quicker. There's no, today it's only like 60-degree high. So, I mean, and that's how it's going to be the whole week. So the table should play perfect. But the speed I like, watch it. He's good, perfect. Got a little tester here.
But
I mean, it's, if he was straighter, he'd be happy. But, he's got to now hit this. I would hit it firm 2 rails out. That I wouldn't slide it in. That's me. I would power it, side rail, end rail, come out again. That's what he might finesse it in. No, he did me. So that's the shot I like. You know what I mean? Because there's no nerves in a shot like that. See? Some of the other players might have finessed it in. See, I don't like that.
Yeah.
This I like. Very good. So he did a good run. He was down 2. There you go.
And some good decisions in there to play for the billiard and get the control on the object ball, the 4-ball.
That's the straight pull. See that? And the 8, I'm impressed with that because that's if Reyes or guys like that were, they would just slide it in. As some of the Europeans, my nerves are not. I like the hit it firm and come around.
I think when you hit them softer, you tend to get tentative and maybe sometimes slightly decelerate going into the impact and then trying to guide it or steer it. Where if you go through it,
exactly,
it gets that momentum going, and then it's easy to control the speed.
Yeah. I always liked hitting it much harder than softer. I was never a soft. I didn't like those kind of shots. It depends how you play. Some people play that style. Okay, now I'm starting to learn. I can anticipate what they're going to do, So he looks like that kind of player. He's got the power, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
His break is strong. It's not – they're doing that jump up in the air. I mean, I keep telling a few guys, hit it low and slide the cue ball back. You get a totally different result than the high ball pop and nothing goes in. So they're not. That's like drag. You ever use that? Like drag the cue ball back.
Yeah.
That in 9-ball, you'd be surprised
when the 1 comes down there. Yeah.
Well, the idea here now is you got to make a ball. Forget the 1. I wouldn't even care what happens. You have to make balls on the break. Let me see. Now, see, that's really weak. I don't believe he's like that. I'm not trying to embarrass him.
The 9 and the 2 didn't even come close to the side pockets, and that's the ones that we're familiar with seeing Shane Van Boning pocket with regularity.
Yeah, but Van Boning lays into him. This guy's like bunting him. I mean, again, that's a technical. A lot of guys are doing this technical break. Most of the players today on the 9-foot tables are playing that cut break, so there's no power. It's kind of trying to make the 1 on the side because the 9 is racked on the spot.
Right.
But in this, now you're playing, kind of old school, if I can. You got to hit him. Van Boning hits him, and he gets results. That was
I don't think that's going to be a great shot. Even if he gets away with it, it still wasn't right to leave that 1 hanging up there.
I don't know if he shouldn't have played the 3. 1 billiard on the 3, no? I mean,
it's
possibly.
Pretty deep. Yeah, it was pretty far apart, off angle. He had to create the angle, too. So it looks like he didn't leave it straight in, but that was just pool gods. That wasn't by design.
I don't know. I don't know if it's straight in.
I'm saying I don't think he did leave it. I think it's a rail first.
Oh, yeah.
He was fortunate that it didn't turn out worse.
Yeah, he hit that. Oh, look at this. Now, this is a good layout here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1, 2, 3, 4 are up above the side, which makes the run easier. And then the 5, 6, 7, 8 are all in a group there. So this is very runnable. See where he plays the 2.
Oh, it died.
It died.
Yeah.
See, that's like old cloth. Remember he used to hit?
Wow.
I don't see how that died. See, that's what he used to do when on the thicker cloth. That shot always did that. I think he got careless there.
I do too. I don't think he had the tip up there where you get tons. I think he was counting on the cloth, and then he hit it heavy, and it took all the
He hit
momentum.
it heavy. That's what happened. He cut the one too full. Or no, actually, well, whatever he did was not right.
Yeah, he certainly wasn't going for this position.
Now, well, he's going to play the 2-4-3. I think that's – no, he's playing safe. All right. Nothing
I think his idea was don't compound a mistake with yet another bad shot.
Right.
I mean, at least make the guy do something here, because
No, that's true.
forcing the issue with these guys is not the answer. You're going to have to wait. Now you just have to bide your time. He knows he made a bad shot.
Well, I would kick the other way on this. Up table, right? You got a chance to make the 3.
Yeah.
Well, he might make the 3 also here, but I don't know if I like this kick. He got lucky. Look at that.
Wow.
He got lucky. Yeah, I saw that. Now, of course, he moved the 5 over, but that's not an issue right now. He got very lucky on that. Maybe that was the right kick. I don't I think, wouldn't you have gone long way on that?
I thought that gave you a better chance to score the ball, but this worked out. He kicked, well, anytime you kick bank a ball.
Look at this shot. Wow, one stroke. Look how easy he drew that. Actually, this is perfect. High ball, just a high, smooth, maybe a tinge of inside. You know, end rail, side rail. He's going to land right in the middle of the end rail, 5 in the side or corner. Yeah, this lays very well. But he's got to hit it just with a tinge of left, just a tinge. Because he doesn't want a big angle coming around the table. He did that. I would have hit that with a hair inside, see? Yeah. Boy, you got
Yeah, that worked out pretty good.
But see, if I think he should have hit that with just a fraction of inside to lengthen the angle. That wouldn't have happened. You know, he got a little fortunate there. A tinge. Is that a word? A tinge?
That is, yes.
A tinge.
It's a technical term. Only Hall of Famers use that.
There you go. See, we have all the technical jumbo. Well, he got a little fortunate. The 6 lined up with the 8. It's not perfect, but it's doable.
And that's what he was looking at, is how is he going to control the 6 from this shot? So he
Right.
played this angle.
I think he's going to follow it. I think the follow and with a little of left spin and rail, and you got to spin on where that side of the table where he's at right now to give yourself the best shot at getting a shot at the 6. The 6 is going to hit the rail, bounce off. Oh, he's drawing it. Oh, my God. Well, see, you know what happened there? He saw the 6, but he didn't realize, he tried to do something that wasn't possible. He had to cut the 6, and if he does, the 6 would have gone over and may not have got a shot.
Right,
the follow was the shot, right? I mean, you follow it, you have to get a shot.
He played position on the 6, but then that
Missed
took
the
away
8.
making the 8.
Yeah, right,
So.
right. So that was careless, or I don't know.
No, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think he was careless. I just think it was a misjudgment. And then at the last minute, especially if you're not committed to your shot.
Right.
He didn't seem like he was settled in. That's the way to play it. He just did it.
Yeah, see, amateur players a lot try and do a shot that isn't possible. Like cut a ball in backwards will only have the cue ball move a foot. You know, I see that a lot. No, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, they learn from this kind of stuff. I mean, I try and, you know, explain sometimes like little nuances of shots that maybe someone picks something up. Oh, that's interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Well, here we go, 2-2. Oh, no, where's the 10? Oh,
yeah,
I say it's, I'm going to mark it down. All right, 2-2.
I think you're pretty safe. The Panda.
The Panda. There
Takes
you go.
advantage of
Perfect.
the unforced error there. And you know, no matter what, you just can't miss balls with these guys that you're supposed to make. And he's supposed to make that combination. It was just in trying to get position on the 6 that cost him.
He thought he could draw it back, but he couldn't do that. In other words, if he had drawn it back, the 6, he had to follow that. Well, no, because the 6 would have gone to the side rail. He may not have had a shot if he'd have stopped. You know, the follow was the right shot. See, those are like when you play a lot of straight pull, that really surprises me because when you play straight pull, you get a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what's going to happen. When you're playing 9-ball, you may not be too aware of situations like that. They don't show up a lot. You know, little carom, little this, that.
Yeah.
So it's 2-2. And now, see, I'm coming up with a new – now, Gorst, what's his nickname, Gorst? Does he have a nickname?
The Ghost.
No. See, I'm changing that. Ready?
Oh, okay. Let's
Ready?
hear it.
Watch.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The Russian Rocket. Ooh. That's the new name, right? I like that. The Russian. Then they said no. What's his name? I'm going Rodney Morris. He's the Rocket. I go, no, not anymore. No, Rodney is now the slight missile. Okay, used to be the Rocket. Now he's the missile. I like that. The Russian Rocket. Okay, let's see what he does. No, he's using a closed bridge. Now he hit those a little better. A little better. See what happens. A little better. Didn't kill him, but a little better. Sold out. Look at this. Look,
Boy, he hit him great, though.
Look at this. Well, see, something you got to know what's going on with the balls. Now look, 1, 2, 3, 4, all up table. 5, 6, 10. You see, that's what I see. But you see how the 1, 2, 3, 4 are all above the side. See, if the 2 was where the 5 is, this would be a very tough run out. You found how you rack the balls, all that, all matters. Believe me. You know that goes back to when we used to play rack for your opponent. I try to get the 1 up table, the 2 down table, 3 back up table. If you do that, I'm not going to give away all my secrets.
Then they got to move the cue ball on every shot. If
Exactly
they make a ball,
right. And now you have to have more knowledge to run out. If it's this, anybody. Well, now he's perfect. 3, 4 on the side, get on the 5, make sure you don't get straight.
That's why they took the 2 and the 3 away from the wings. This is random. The referee doesn't look where he throws them in the rack.
Well, yeah, but if the 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are kind of low, and the other balls are kind of high, you may see something like this. See, that's all I'm saying.
Oh,
nice shot. Watch it. Don't get straight. Don't get right.
Oh, he got good.
He got good. He got luck. That's what you just can't get straight on that shot.
No, I think he's going to just draw or just a little bit below center. He's not going to go to the side rail with top spin.
No, he's going to draw back. He's trying to get dead straight on the 6. Okay, oh my goodness. Wow, I don't know if I'd have. Well, he's perfect. Would you have done that or just slid up?
I would have slid up.
Well, but he had the perfect angle to do what he just did. See, that was much easier. I predict he makes this one. No, see that we didn't see that. It looked like he was going to slide, but now when he drew back, he had that angle. See, again, from here, it's a little more difficult, but that was definitely the right shot if he could do that. Okay, 3-2. Let's see what he does with his break. I still can't. What's that insanity thing? Doing the same thing over and over again. Expect a different result. I just was brought up that if I didn't, especially the break, I would vary things. Hit the ball lower, higher, different angles, all this. I'm not going to just sit there, break, and give him the money, So, I don't know, maybe.
Well, I really like the way Mario, he hit the last rack, but he still didn't make a ball. But I think if you persist with that, balls are going to start finding pockets for you.
The guys are not hitting the low drag back. I'm telling you, that break, you hit it low, not a draw. You just hit it low,
so just a hint low.
A hair flatter, and you drag the cue ball back and hit them hard. That changes everything. You try that once. The other thing is no one's using, I did it on the telestrator. No one's using the diamond ball behind the line, straight line at the 1. No one has done that. I haven't seen one guy do that. So to me, that seems, in 8-ball and 10-ball, and 9-ball, that seems to be the best angle to hit a rack of balls. That's all I'm saying. I mean, to me. And I see he's way in over the bridge. See, this is 4 in a row, 3 in a row of this. See. Yeah, this is.
The 6 and the 3 are the balls he tries to make in the side.
Yeah,
6 went just a drift of the hair long.
No, he's not going to make balls with that break. I mean, it's just throwing the money away. I should I go around and give him something? No.
I'd like to see that. We can get a close-up.
I mean,
Mike is coaching Conrad in this match.
I do here and there. I do like clinics, this and that, and the break. I give them a lot of the strategy on the break.
Yeah.
Okay, so I work 45 minutes just on the break, where to put the cue ball, what to expect, the speed, how to hit the cue ball. I demonstrate different variations. Because, well, you have to do that. I mean, these guys, this is what they do for a living, okay? Right? So, I mean, I would think that the guy would be doing different stuff. That's a nice shot there. Missed it, though. That's tough to roll them balls in.
If one of our listeners was interested in getting in one of your clinics, is it MikeSiegel.com, or how would they ever
They'd have to, well, I'm hard to get a hold of. They'd have to, I guess, do my email, which I don't even want. Well, I can give one email. Yeah, right. We get a million emails. Let's see. The only way you can get a hold of me really is, let's see, what's my thing? Mike Sigel Pool at gmail.com.
Mike Sigel
Mike
Pool
Sigel
at
Pool
gmail.
at gmail.com. That's, I have like 5 different emails. That's more of a business email. I mean, I do some stuff here and there. Hey, how come you've never had me up there? Yeah, buddy.
I'd
Nick.
happy. Yeah, I'd do it happily.
Gotta figure that out one day.
I would love it.
Nice shot. Knowledge is king. They say, I talk to people, big money people, and knowledge is like money. You know what I mean? The most powerful people in the world use knowledge as an asset. So, in pool, Nick got a little mad when I was doing the thing for the Billiard Digest, right? So I started doing some real stuff. And Nick called me. He goes, Mike, what are you doing? Don't tell him. He was still competing. He goes, what are you doing? Why are you telling him that?
So I think he got hooked here.
Yeah, he got hooked. Yeah, he didn't.
Or at least he's going to be super thin on that 3. That cue ball would have to fly.
What's this? He's looking at this.
Dragging the cue ball down there.
He's playing the 3, right? You don't have he's going to play safe.
2 cushions down underneath the 9 with the cue ball. Is that what he's looking?
Yep. Yeah. Nice shot. That was good.
He
shot.
hit it pretty nice.
That
here.
was a good
Look
shot.
at his speed.
Yeah, now we're talking. That was a great shot. Then he hit it right where he wanted.
My goodness.
Yeah,
he went over and pointed there, and then he actually executed there, and that was about an 18-foot shot he just executed.
Yeah, no, that he hit very, very. That's what I expect. I mean, you got. Well, of course, I'm overlooking the shot clock. This would shark me because me, like we're saying, up and down, that kind of thing. So, you only have a limited amount of time to make a decision, but that was perfect,
This 2-rail kick, this is what Efren swears by because you get separation a lot of times. If you land thick on the ball, you get separation. If you land thin.
He hit it. Yeah, that was tough. See the speed he hit it with, though? Well, the 2 keys in that, obviously, is separate the cue ball and the 1 or separate the 1 and the 2. If it's 1 and 2 on the table, so you want to separate those or that. That's what most people look at. But there are nuances in that. Let's see what he does here. So he's got the 6 already I see is in a tricky spot, the 6 ball. So I like 4, play the 5, in the corner, 2 rails around the table and float where the cue ball is now for the 6 on the side. That's what I would do. So let's see what he does. No, the opposite. Does the 6 go past? No. Look at this, where he landed it. What is he thinking?
Well, you have to stun it down table now, I guess, or draw it down.
I have no idea. Well, the 6 goes past the
straight.
8.
Yeah, that's pretty straight.
But if he'd have got on the side rail, okay, he plays the 5, end rail, side rail, coast. He could play a 6 in the corner or the side. I think that was I think he's just going to draw it down. Oh, yeah, it was all right. He was okay. He was okay.
He got right where you said he should be, yeah.
Yes, no, he was okay there, yeah. It looked way straighter, Angles, there's key shots. That was the key shot in this rack. You get on the 6 good. Look where the balls are. Again, all in this one end of the table. See, now the other time it was all the low balls all up table. That makes the game much easier when the patterns are like that rather than 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 over here, 5 on there.
Now he got a little flat here. I guess he can do the 8 in the side, but
yeah, 8 in the side. I think he'll. I mean, this is.
Then he doesn't have to move the cue ball much.
He got a little. Yeah, I think he's all right. It's either straight or the angle drifting down. I mean, one of the two, right? I think he's got to force it.
Well, you'd rather have a little angle because if you have to draw it now, miscue comes in or misjudgment, or if you can stun it.
Yeah, he was all right.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, he was okay.
Great control on that.
9 looks like, I don't know, draw back, or he's going to play it for the side.
Yeah, on the overhead, looks like he got to hint the wrong angle, which is still doable, but I'm just saying you're disappointed because it could be so much easier.
Oh, he's coming out. I prefer that myself.
Look at that nice shot.
Yeah, beautiful.
But you know he was straight because look how much side spin he had to include to get that angle.
And that's one of the few guys we've seen with real spin.
Yeah.
I was talking to some of the other guys that you never see. That's why they invented the measle bowl. That was the first, that real rotation. So we have 4-2. Is that
Yep.
That's correct. 4-2.
Jusszczyszyn in front of he.
Yeah, that's surprising with the break. I mean, well, again, I'm going to keep the rotate break. That makes this happen, I think. You know, if they were playing winner break, I think Mario would, you know, if he got his break working. The other gentleman, Conrad, I don't think he hasn't made a ball in the break yet, right? Of course, Mario has. He hasn't made.
I don't think anybody has.
Yeah, nobody
so
either one. Right,
yeah.
so far. Now, think about this. Never miss a ball, break like that. Now play Filler, Van Boning, guys like that. How do you like it? You're gone, right? You're gone. I mean, it's a process of elimination. The break is the most powerful shot in rotation-type pool. You have to be able to make balls in the break, practice the break, change things, and all. You know, of course, a lot of people don't know what to do. Mike Sigel at
Mike Sigel at Gmail.
At gmail.com. There you go.
So the 2 and the 9 here, you can see they're randomly distributed. The 4 and the 6 are on the corners.
But he's got the 5, 8, 7, 6 all at the very bottom. And
Yeah,
the
that's
4.
true.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see what happens. Oh, there you go. Now let's see what. There you go. He made the 10. Thank you.
Okay, that's not a win.
And that's not a win.
But
now,
you get to shoot.
Yeah, but I'd be arguing already. But see what he did. No, I mean, to me, you make it on the break. You know, on 10 ball, it's not like 9 ball. I think the guy makes it. I'm sorry, I'm winning the game.
Okay.
I would argue that for 25 years.
Do you remember we were in Cleveland playing the 10-ball event and all those 10s went on the break that time? The Camel Tour 10-ball?
I can't remember,
Okay.
but I'm sure
Well,
it's true. Yeah.
Nobody else can remember it, but I do. I remember it was every match, each guy would make it 2 or 3 times. It was a weird.
Yeah. Well,
this
that's
was before the
one time.
template, though.
Yeah, but that's one. I mean, if you make the money ball, I just don't believe that. The guy that's got the best break figures to make more balls on the break. Why are you gonna restrict the guy? Like, I think this is a detriment. You know, Van Boning playing on a 4.5 by 9 with the 1 on the spot, I think has a huge advantage. But with the 9 on the spot, it's an evener. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And the break, I mean, you watch. You get Strickland and Filler playing their best pool of their life. Whoever shoots at the 1 first wins. I don't care how they play, because you either run out, you play safe. Boom! You just tried to tickle it. You know.
Yeah.
Then that's the game. When you get 2 guys like Billy and Cardona, who used to do the matches, I go, how do you figure it out? He goes, well, what do you call it's got the best break. I'm making him the favorite. That's all there is to it. You know they're both going to run out, right, at the end? Well, there you go. So the break is huge.
Yeah, I miss having Billy around. He was fun.
Yeah, Billy, yeah.
Positive force.
The comeback kid. He almost won a tournament in Reno. He played Earl and lost. He was like finished 3rd. And I called him the comeback kid. Billy had a head of hair like this. He had like out to here.
In
like
the 60s,
Oh,
yeah.
my God. I met Billy. He was at the table. He had the dark hair with the big dark eyebrows. Scared the crap out of him.
Mustache. Now, this
Yeah,
3.5, look at the 3.5. This is a real problem here.
Well, let's
you
see
can't
what he's
dislodge
doing.
it because you cannot assure yourself of a shot on the 2.
I think he's looking at a 3 foul, possibly. No?
I think he's trying to get position to play the 3 ball down there where the 2 ball
Well,
goes.
I mean, he could play the 1. If he got the angle on the 2, the side rail, he could have gone around the table in between the 5-3. He easily could have, or 4-3, 5-3. Played the 3 down where the 2 is. I mean, he could have done that. He could have played the 1 and got on the side rail past the 3, then played the 2, swing it around, and that lays good, but I don't know what he's doing. So
now he's got to play position to play safe or a bank.
Or a bank, yeah. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he did. No, look, he did what we said, except he didn't get on the side rail. You see what I mean?
Right.
Same
exactly.
idea.
Exactly. He needed to get the cue ball all the way across.
Yeah.
Then he has a chance, and it's pretty safe. You can protect yourself if you don't like your layup.
If he'd have got the cue ball relatively where it is now, shot the 2, he would have had a much easier shot to swing it around, the same thing he tried to do.
You're right.
Now he opened the door. Let's see what he does. He's perfect on the 3. The 4 is, well, the 4 goes. 3, 4.
Yeah.
Look at this. I mean, that was, the 5 to the 6, only because he may not be able to reach it. He's got to be very careful here because he has to get under the 6 and not get stuck on the 10.
Right.
That's the issue. That's the issue. So he's going to play the 4. I don't know what he's going to do in the 5. I mean, it's not automatic. He's got to get kind of straight to draw it. Let's see what he does here. He's got a little more angle. He's got to spin this below the side, right? Or am I?
Yeah,
what am I
no,
seeing?
it's got to come all the way back, and he's going to have to flirt with the 10 ball. The 10 ball. If there's going to be a problem, and now he's going to have to gamble a little bit. You can't play it securely.
Well, I see he's looking at above the side. I don't like that. He's got to go below the side and hope he don't get stuck on the 10. I mean, hope. I mean, you know, he's got to. There you go. If he spins it really good below the side, he won't get stuck on the 10. But he's got to spin it.
I think he's going 3 rails to,
No, he's doing it
1,
right.
2, and then drop off this end rail and back up.
That was the right shot. But see, because he had to spin it, he missed the 5. See? Again, these guys, he had the right idea. That was definitely the right shot. Perfect. No 10. But he missed the ball because he spun it a lot. So you had to put a lot of English on that angle to get it down. That's all. And these guys, even in straight pool, you don't spin balls like that a lot. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
it's unfamiliar territory to a lot. Now, he can play this rail first, I think. But I don't know. Nice. No. He hit that. Oh, look at this. Well, yeah, but see the 5. That's not a tough shot. With with the guy, you can just follow it down. So that it looks long, but that's not a tough shot.
Well, this shot plays really well for his style too. He is a pure straight shooter, center ball hit.
Yeah,
top spin.
Yeah, the 6 is 10 times tougher than the 5 in this case. Let's see, you just follow it down a little bit. Yeah, that was hard to miss. Whee. Now he's got a little. See, it didn't come off the way I thought. So now he's got a. How's he going to play the 7? The 7 doesn't go by the 9, so he had to get kind of straight on the 6, right?
Yeah.
I thought he'd come way out there when he hit. He didn't hit it hard enough. You know, right? Or
well, it's just a micron difference of him hitting the point or him if he goes just a little bit further on the object ball, then it comes out a little bit further and plays it like you thought. But he maybe hit it just a little bit heavy.
Yeah, I guess, but he'd still hit it soft. I thought he'd hit the side rail, end rail, and come out.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hit it with authority. Let's see what he does here, unless he warp drives it back and forth. Oh, he played it in the side. Look at this shot. That's not bad. I mean, that's all he could do. He made a good shot. He had a gamble because you couldn't get on the other side of the 7. It doesn't work. But he's got an easy safe. That's probably what I would do. Hit it and make sure you draw behind the 9. He can't make. Can he make that? He's looking at something.
I don't know if he can thin cut it. I don't
Can he
think
make
so.
that?
Well, he's looking at it like he goes in the corner.
Oh, then he's got to control the cue ball. Oh, he can make it. Yeah. Look at this.
Eagle.
Beautiful. Yeah. Hold on. Oy. Now it's not that beautiful. Now let me see the stroke.
No.
He's got a warp drive with English, short of the side pocket, and make the spin go all the way up. Now let's see what happens.
Well, you got to stay super still through a high-speed delivery, and this is the one that makes you flinch. So you got to double down on that.
No, he's got to slide it with a ton of spin and come up to the pocket where he is. Let's see what he does. Oh my God, he went that way. Look at this shot.
What a shot that was!
What a great shot that was.
Oh, and now he's going to fall on the rail straight. Not
I
quite.
think
No, he's got a little angle. Okay.
That was I didn't think he would shoot it that way. I like that shot too. He hit that with no. I used to like whacking that shot in with like a center ball and let the English when it hits the rail take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to like that shot. Yeah, of course. I think I would have done the other way. I would have done the draw spin shot. What a great run out this is so far. Well, it's not over yet, but.
Now the top spin arc, the cue ball took a lot of the pace out of there.
He didn't hit it with the spin. See, he just hit a high ball. If he had tweaked it with a little bit of spin, he would have got the rotation, would have had a much easier shot.
Well, he's made 2 consecutive difficult shots, super difficult. Now
3.
he's got a third. Well, he's got to make this third one right now.
This is, okay. I'm hoping he makes it because he deserves to make it. Look at this run out.
Beautiful.
I got to say, that's one of the best ones I've seen the whole tournament.
Yeah, that was a quality
He made
run,
a great
for sure.
shot on the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, and the 10.
That was real fun.
And he's ahead 5-2. That kind of takes the wind out of it. Because the other guy's sitting, he could miss this. Something could happen here. Something could happen. That's when that puts a nail in the coffin when you do that. That was a great run. Yeah.
None of the balls would cooperate. Every shot got
No.
tricky. Everything he did, but it was pure shot. Yeah, he made the 5. Every
Pure
ball
shot
was
making.
tough. Every ball was
That's
tough.
That's an average run out for Earl Strickland.
Yeah.
No, right? That's a normal. He did that over and over and just kept coming with him. That's what he, you know.
That also would be, that's Rodney Morris to the letter right
Rodney
there.
Morris
Every
too.
shot. If
Yep.
Rodney Morris ever got
Yep.
5 stop shots, he couldn't
Right.
get out. But if
Right.
you left him like that, he can
Right.
get out.
Right, there you go, yeah. Now here, I'm going to see, well, now he's racking the balls. Let's see what I want to just see, look, he's got the 6, I think he's got the 6, I don't know, I can't tell. He's in the way. All right, get out of the way here, will you? Let me see what he's got. Now he's got the 6, 7, 8, 9 on the, I don't like that. See what I mean? 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9 in the bottom. Now the 9 and 6 will go around the table, but they figure to go all the way around and come back down. The 7 and 8 aren't going anywhere. So let's see what it looks like. If I'm wrong here, it looks like the one. Well, he's got the 4 though. So let's see what happens. This guy's still got this break here. I do not like that. He made
4.
one.
Yeah, the 4 went in the side.
On the side. And all the balls are the other way this time. The 6, 7, 8, they're kind of above. I still don't like that break. It doesn't make any difference. You know, and he's got a shot the 1 into the 5, right?
Well, isn't the 2 in the way?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he can even play a rail first. No, you almost have to shoot at that. You almost have to shoot at that. Yeah, it goes.
Okay.
I would try and play a rail first, side rail.
Pure
Wow,
shot.
Pure, just
Wow.
pure as can be. The side rail has a big ball, then the one would, you know, I guess. I don't think he was trying to do that, you know. But what do I know?
Well, he made a nice shot.
Oh, he made a great shot.
So he made 5 balls that were tough in the last rack. Now he's made an opening shot here, another one.
Let's see where the 2 goes, because this isn't automatic to get on the 2. Let's see. I don't think he was trying. He was trying to go back and forth 2 in the same pocket. Between the 2 and 10. He just, you know, what are you going to do? He didn't mean to do that. It's a shame because the balls lay very well. You know what I mean? Look, you got the 2, 3, 9, 8, 7 in space. The 10 is by itself, doesn't matter. And just the 6 up table.
Most guys don't like to do this, but if you back cut the 2, which is possible, but if you bank the 2, now you got a chance to win. You know, but you can also lose doing it.
Yeah, but he might bank it. Yeah, he did. Made it. Nice shot. Yeah, that was a good shot. No, that was a good shot. Of course, I would have done it where here again, shoot a shot for what it's worth. Now, he's got a big angle on the 3. It looks like a big angle. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. If you shoot at it, you might as well shoot and get perfect on the 3 is what I'm saying. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, he was good.
Comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, he did that comfortably.
From here, it looks like he had a huge angle. Now he got a little straighter.
He got
than
super
he
straight.
Yeah.
Well, according to the overhead, anyway.
Yeah, he got a little straight. That's that same shot where I make sure I never land there. I would have gone to the rail and come out 1.5 feet sometimes. You know what I mean?
But when you hit it harder, now the 7 he wanted to bend it right away.
No, I get it.
So it's kind of.
No, he's got angle here. He's got
Okay.
angle. I mean, being straight off the rail, he's perfect, is different than being straight on the rail. So he had plenty of room to do all of that.
That shot was beautiful.
Yeah.
What he did, he got a lot of action on the cue ball with a pretty effortless stroke.
No, he's perfect.
He's playing good.
He's out now. You know, it's funny. He doesn't look like he does anything, but he does a lot of things good.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
He's kind of like the quiet killer here.
Yeah. Oh, he's perfect. Look at this. I wouldn't have guessed this, I swear, because of the break. I didn't. He broke and run, right?
Yeah.
Is this break and run?
Be the first break and run of the set
First
if he
break,
does.
if he makes it. It's not shark on that. Nice shot. And I think he'll make this. Wow. This is different than what I thought.
Serious momentum time here for him because he finished up that last rack with 5 hard shots, and then now he's got through a nice layout here.
I mean, look at that. Wow,
break and run.
6-2. Well, I wouldn't have predicted this so far. See, again, now rotate break, tough for Mario to, come. The way this is going, I would feel very comfortable rotate break. If I was playing winner breaks, I wouldn't feel as comfortable. 6-2, you still have time. You
Yeah.
know? So that's
You're
all.
definitely going to get some turns.
There's two ways to look at it. You each get an opportunity, okay, but it's hard to come back if you get way behind. So, I mean, I like the winner, well, because I have a big break, so I like winner break. I mean, you know, that, I mean, if I was voting on the rules, I'd say, well, let's play race to 20. Let's play, if you miss and hook the guy, he has to shoot again. Put all the money on top, you know. You know, but that's, you know, we used to make the rules. I was very fair with the rules when we did. I would make a rule that favored everybody. I wouldn't just make a rule that I knew would favor a better player or a weaker player. I was fair.
Yeah,
A lot of guys on the board weren't like that.
No.
You know. So, you know, I tried to make the sport for me, you know, because we did the TV. We made a lot of different rule change. We invented the 9-ball because we used to play straight ball on TV, and they said 9-ball, they liked it because it was more exciting.
Right.
And like that, that's why 9-ball came into effect. Straight pool was the only game up until when I was a kid. That's all they, on television, Wide World of Sports, straight pool, that was it. So when we came up with 9-ball, and they didn't do 8-ball. 8-ball is a game where a lot of times the break determines almost automatically who wins the game. You make a solid or a stripe, you're dead, or you have an easy lay, you know. So this game seems to be effective.
3 to 9. Made the 3.
He made the 3. He
Get
didn't
a
break him that
favorable
well.
kiss. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, he hit him kind of strange, but made one. He hit him easier than he was. Maybe he thought if I hit it easier, maybe something happens. You know, so.
Before he broke, he changed shafts on his break cue. I was
Really?
watching him. Yeah, it's like I'm going to try something different here.
Well, he can make the 1, like, you know, a little follow, touch the 9. I don't think it matters. And the layout here looks decent. The 2 is near, he's in the way. The 4 is by the side. The 5 is down here. So the balls lay pretty well. Nice shot. So let's see how he gets on the 4. I think he's got to go around the 4 and play the 4 in the corner. Our upper, you know, see, the opposite of the 2 is what I believe he'll do.
But that 9's kind of impeding that pathway.
No, I say go under the 4. 2, and then go around the 4.
That's what I'm saying.
On the left.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Okay,
right there.
Yeah.
But you see what I mean? The 9 was borderline doing
yeah.
that, but he hit it perfect. He threaded right past the 9, got on the 4, nice.
I didn't even see. See, he didn't spin again. The angle could have changed. Just a little tweak of spin, the 9 isn't even in play, I thought. I mean, that's just, you know.
And now he's going to just try to get the cue ball back where he's at now and just play the cut on the 5. I don't think he can go all the way back.
Yeah, but he may be near the rail more than he likes. See, so he's got a good angle. This is not an easy shot right here, believe me when I tell you. He had that fun. He couldn't draw it back more because he would have been on the rail. But now the 5 is not a hanger. I mean, it's one of these cut-it-in easy things.
And then the 10's in your periphery.
Well,
you know that's there.
Yeah, I think if he hits a high ball, a tinge of right, I think he's fine. He's not going to hit the 10 at all. Perfect. See, he'll tinge it, spin. There you go.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
6, nah. Ugh. He don't like this. He's got to follow it to the end rail. If he got straight on that way, he can shoot the longer 7. But if he had any angle at all, he followed the 6, end rail, side rail, easy shot on the 7. Now, I think that's what he's going to do. Or he may elect just to make the 6 and just stop right there. I think he's going to follow it, though. No, let's see what he's doing. High ball, end rail, side rail, or just end rail. Yeah, end rail, side rail. See, I like that. See, a hair of the inside.
And got to the center of the
that's
table.
Perfect.
Yeah.
A lot of guys wouldn't shoot that way. They'd hit it high ball and wind up way, you know, maybe on the rail, near the rail. That was the right way to shoot that. You have to shoot a shot, even if you don't like it, the right way. You know, guys say, well, I shoot a lot of shots like that. I don't like it, but I shoot it that way. Come on.
He kind of let up.
Wow,
on
he
that.
definitely let up. Wow.
He could have gone a lot further.
Yeah, he definitely let up. Well, a lot of times a faster cloth, if he thinks it, well, that's what I do a lot. I let up on my stroke because I'm afraid of the speed. So now he's got a tricky shot here. This is not automatic. He's got to go back and forth maybe twice. Once. Look how good he hit that. God, that's not easy.
Beautiful.
The slow slider.
Mario, he comes from Austria, the home of Albinocean. Star player.
Ocean, that's the what's her name? Jasmine, that's her
Brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a funny story about Austria after this game, okay? I went there in 80, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. I used to go with Edgar Nickel.
I remember him. Yeah.
Almost every summer we do a tour in Europe. Made real good money in July, you know, and saw Paris, all that kind of stuff.
Beautiful position there.
This was a great run out. He made a great run out. So I got to tell you a funny story real quick. We're in Austria, and the guy Franz Tusch, he was the dealer with Beckman. They had a whole buying group there.
Yeah.
So he took us to this famous Austrian restaurant a little outside of Vienna, Wien, they call it Wien. So I'm sitting in a chair. It's all old, the wooden chairs, all that, and they had a phenomenal, I had a leg of lamb, I think, or something. But anyway, I look behind my chair, and I see names in gold plaque of names, and I see at the top Elizabeth Taylor. So the guy, now Franz Tusch calls the owner over. He goes, oh, Mike Sigel, World Meister, this, that. I didn't know what it all meant. He goes, I go, what's this? He goes, well, Elizabeth Taylor sat in this chair, and when they do, they put the plaque up there, and this one had a list of other names.
Yeah.
He goes, we're going to put your name right there. So now, if you go to that restaurant, no, my name is above Elizabeth, because Edgar went there about 4 months later. He goes, yeah, your name right above Elizabeth Taylor,
That's
Mike
cool.
Sigel, World Meister, it says. That was a great restaurant. That's a great thing about, you travel, people take you out. Hey, let's go over here. They know all the spots, you know. That was a funny story. All right, let's see what he does here. The same break. He hasn't changed an inch. And let's see if he makes the ball on the side now. No, it went high. And the other one went low. I still don't like that break.
Oh, boy.
I don't like it. I mean, I just don't.
3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, dry break.
No, and yeah, he's selling out. I mean, this layout, a 7's a little tough. Well, yeah, but see, the 6, I'm looking 6, 7 is tough, but the 8's hanging. So no matter how you get on the 7, even if you got dead straight, you're still good, you know. So, but I'm looking ahead. I mean, the 1, the 2's open. He's got to make sure he doesn't go behind the 3 here if he draws back. Or he's going to the rail. I'm not sure what he's doing yet. Oh, he went that way. Beautiful. A little more angle than he would like. He's coming up short on a lot of shots.
Once again, it looked like he kind of let up on his stroke. He didn't get through the ball like I'm used to seeing it.
Yeah, well, he's afraid of the speed. But see, this table, as we've seen, is playing a little slower
I agree.
than most of the people are figuring. It's not horrible, but the 4 now comes a little bit into play, possibly. So I think he's got to go above the 4, I believe, right? Draw it above the 4. Yeah, that's right. Tickled it. Now he's all right. He's okay. He's good. He's got a little. This is one he's got to. No, the 4 doesn't go past the 8. So he's got to play the 3, go around the 5, get over there. He's got to go to the side rail, end rail. And I think if he gets on the 4 good, he's the favorite to run out. He's got to do that, though. Right? Kind of warp it to the side rail.
Looks like but boy, you're going to have to muscle up to get that ball to go because it's a pretty thick hit.
Or can he just draw it back?
Well, that's why he kind of wavered at the 5. He knows the 5 is partly.
He's doing a nice shot. He overhit it, but he's good. See?
No, he hit it.
No, he's good.
He's straight in, yeah.
Yeah, he's good there. I would play a shot the exact same way every time. That shot came up earlier. Whack it in, come around. That's just my
rather than try to bend the cue ball.
It's a feel. You know, some people like to roll the ball or whatever, and some people like to power it. It's now here's the shot.
Yeah.
He draws back, center of the table, right where he is, plays the 6, comes across the table, gets as straight on the 7 as possible, game over. That's the key right here. He's got to get good angle on the 6. So he may have a tendency to overdraw this. No good. No good.
A little flat.
No good, no good, no good. No good. No, he's no good. He's got a pound. He's shooting this awful fast. He's gonna super draw it. Something like that. I don't know what he's doing. Side rail, draw it all the way around the table. No, he didn't have that angle. What was he doing there? I saw that from here. I thought he was going to draw it all the way around, right?
He thought he could pound it another foot and a
No,
half. But,
no.
yeah, I agree.
No.
It was pretty flat because he thumped that in there pretty hard.
No, that angle did not exist.
Well, sometimes
Now
we
he's-
do that. We punish ourselves.
I know, you're right. I mean, he would have been better off going around with inside English, played a 7 into the 10. You know what I mean? 'Cause that shot on this table is not that tough when you think of it. You know, it hugs
This
the
is a
rail.
dangerous spot here.
He's
The
dead.
nines,
He's in trouble.
yeah, this is.
The only thing he can do, in my opinion, is bank the 7 cross side, a Hera inside English, and just let the cue ball fly. Hera inside English.
He's
bank
looking
it
at cutting it.
I don't know what he's doing. He's
I think he
gonna
was
cut it
cutting it. Yeah, I think
good
he
luck.
thought the safe was so tough, he just as soon go down shooting.
in. Yeah, that was. I didn't like that. Well, he got away with it. Look at he really got away with it. Oh my God.
Well, that's the 20%. That's the backdoor safety that comes into effect when you play a shot that is distasteful. Randomly, you're gonna get lucky 20% of the time.
That's where I
what
spear
happened.
the guy. See, I look over. I go shoot again.
Yeah.
Shoot again. I still think he made the wrong choice there. I think he should have banked the 7, cross side, a little reverse. I think he would have come out good. Let's see what happens here. Hit, click. Uh-oh, this looks like it's coming out perfect. And how do you like that, he says.
There's a
Oh, my goodness.
20% backdoor safety again. Well, he's got a shot. He can
Shot.
hit it.
Well, he can,
He can hit it, is all I mean.
yeah. Well, if he's got nerve, slow cut it to the other pocket.
You know, there
might
is.
be able to bank.
Here's a shot. I don't know if we can grab the overhead real quick, but if we can't, yeah, here it is. You can go rail first with left English here, make the 7 go down here, then the cue ball.
That's a good idea.
It's not a bad play from there. You get separation at least.
He could smooth bank it, put the cue ball in the end rail where the 8 is.
Yeah.
Long rail bank. I kind of like that. If he hits it good. He went for the cut. Look at this shot. I like the bank. You kind of miss the side. You drift towards the end rail, and the 7 may or may not go in or leave him tough. That was doable, I
He
think.
made a nice pass at it, too. He hit it pretty good, but it was just a 50-50 deal for a great player, less than 50-50 for.
Well, the percentage, though, I think he was the under percentage.
Oh,
there.
for sure. Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
that's what, at the end, when you have choices like that, the percentage will overcome whatever. I mean, I think that was I'm just saying, I don't know if I would have done that because it looks like the sellout is too easy. You know, that's all.
Yeah, there was nothing good. We
No.
can't fault any decision he made. He was
Look
in
at
a
this.
terrible
Oh, my
spot.
God, he turned his head. He can't believe he did that. Well, he turned out actually okay. See, when you put a hair to spin on the ball, it just takes off, you know? Maybe
tell
that's
you-
why guys aren't spinning the ball. Well, you still got to do that. Though.
Well, one thing, that in the years that I've observed Yuseshin, he shoots himself out of places. You know, he gets wrong positions a lot of times or things he didn't want, but he just is such a good ball pocketer. He just drains
Look at
them in
that.
there. Yeah.
That's when you say call your next pocket. See, that's what you do. Right? Right? You ever
Yeah.
play that? I played that with Jimmy Reed. Call your next pocket. That takes the ball near the side or corner or that shot. The guy's got to play it. You know, he goes, okay, up there, and then he hits it like that. Whoop.
Well, he would have no chance
Yeah,
playing
no
you
chance.
that way.
Well, no. I mean, I'm just saying that's an interesting game.
Yeah.
Call your next pocket.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
7-3. Boy, that was a big out there.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, he's impressive, Conrad. I'm going with Conrad.
Yeah, he finished second at the
Yeah.
10-foot table tournament, so you know he's no joke.
Yeah,
this
no.
is handpicked.
He
cream de la
plays.
cream.
I mean, you know, some of the players I'm not 100% familiar with, you know, but no, he's impressive. They're both impressive. I think Mario, the speed is throwing him off, is what because we saw that in the first match. They kept under hitting every shot because normally it's faster. So you know.
The first night they had the table in here, they were doing some camera setup and they asked me to hit balls on there, even though I'm not hitting them good, but just hit some balls out here, and I could tell it was slower than way
Right.
slower than I expected for brand new cloth, brand new table.
Yeah. And the lights makes the ball slide anyway. You know.
Well, that used to be. Now these
Oh,
are
really?
LED lights, so they don't put out any heat. But it used to be what you're saying. It used to make the table drier, but no longer. That's
Yeah,
just
when we played in Vegas on TV, it was like a different tournament. The one TV table.
yeah.
Ugh, totally different.
8 and a
That
7.
was a pretty good break. That he
Oh,
scrapped.
but the cue ball. Yeah.
Yeah, and his break is he's letting up. I mean, just uh-oh. I think I like some. Oh, no. Can he get by the 10? The 8?
He's going to
I'd
take a
still
look
play
at
it
it.
rail first. Well,
He'll take a look at it anyway.
Let me see here. He can play it rail first or 2, 3, the 4, 5. Of course, now you got the 8, 10.
He doesn't want to monkey
Yeah.
with it. It's a pretty nice layout to run, and he doesn't have to fool
Well,
with
the
that.
8 and 10. Wait a minute now.
Well, you can play the 8-10 combo. That's not so bad.
If he's going to play the 8-10, what's wrong with the 2-10? I don't know. I might have, because it looks like rail first, and plus you probably would have hooked them if you just hit the 2, rail first on the 10, right?
But he's feeling like the layout,
Yeah.
he's going to get out. That's how he's
All right.
feeling. He thinks he's going to get to the 8-10.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, you're right. That's probably me being old, getting it over with fast.
I have sympathy with that myself, but I think
mean,
he feels like he's just supposed to handle this.
Yeah, but I'm saying down the rail on these, the ball has a tendency to, with the right speed, it's hard to miss. Let's put it that way on a shot like that.
Yeah.
But you know, you never know. The 8-10. Now watch, we're gonna see who's right. If he misses, because he missed the other combination.
Yeah.
Remember on the 6-8.
But that was when he was playing position, too. Here, he just make the ball.
You got to get good on it, that's all. I mean, you know. Oh, he might break it out here and tickle it. Wait, hold on a minute. Ah, very good. Very good. That was, yeah.
Pretty heady.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah, that was a good shot. There you go. So now we don't have to worry about it. So all he's got to do is get on the 7 some kind of way. He's got the upper angle. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm not sure how. He could hit it with a little reverse. I don't know what he's doing here.
He's just cutting it in,
Cutting
using
it
speed.
in. Speed. Come on. Come on. And there you go. Nowhere. There you go.
Underlay.
So I was right. Okay.
Very good. We want you to be validated.
I was 100% correct. Yeah, yeah, see, that was, yeah. Well, there you go. Now you want to kill yourself. What do you do here? High ball. He's going to go side rail, end rail out with speed. You got to hit it with spin. Right? High right.
Oh.
Short of the side.
I don't think it'll work like that.
No.
If you go short of the side, you can't drop on the end. That's what he did.
There you go. That's what he did.
You called
and,
it. Okay. But Mike
gosh.
Sigel was right.
I called it.
You
See?
called it, yeah. I didn't think he could get to that side of the table and still get, well, he actually didn't.
He
needed a little bit thicker
a hair
hit.
more or a hair more speed. That's
Yeah,
all. I mean, I think that's all he could have done. He still might be able to make this. I'm not sure. Yeah, he can make this. Look, go back and forth twice. He can make it. Cut it hard, back and forth. You know.
Yeah.
Make the 8, side rail 9, back to the side rail where the 8 is, back to the 9. That's the only way he can play that. If he hits this easy, then I'm retiring. No, he's got to cut it in hard. Well, no, you just got to watch out for the cue
Three rails
ball.
of speed, you're saying.
Yeah, 3 rail. Just hit it firm, but you got to move the. Oh, he's doing this. I'm not
He's
crazy.
going to try to twirl
No, he
it.
might be able to just spin it in. I don't know. Nice shot. That was a great shot.
Oh,
I mean,
you're
yeah,
not kidding.
no, that was a good shot. He just kind of cut it in. I guess it was.
He knew that side pocket was looming, but he hit a good ball there.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, again, that's a choice. He kind of finessed it, and it looked like he couldn't do that. Here's the shot here that I'd be a little weak on. Perfect.
Gorgeous.
Very nice. Look at this. Boy, this guy's a shot maker. I'll tell you that right now.
He is that.
So he was right. We were wrong. Okay, I'm throwing you in the mix. You were,
Yeah,
you were
yes.
part of it.
Whenever it's right, it'll be you. And whenever we're wrong, it'll be me.
I still like the 2-10 combo. I think,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Unside the 8, rail first. Okay, if it misses, he's probably blocked by the 4 and 8. And it was hard with ball in hand. I mean, just,
Supposed to make it, yeah.
hit it straight in against the rail around the 8. I really didn't see a big problem there.
A fair point, and that is
That's
many
all.
years of experience.
Hey.
Because those are those fine percentages that, he could possibly do it either way. But you can see how much struggle that ended up being, where your shot,
Yeah.
it's just one and done. All right, our players are back. Ken Schumann's in the arena, getting ready to rack.
All right, we got action here. I hope Mario makes it a little closer. Well, this is a pivotal game. You don't want him on the hill, right?
No. And truly, Yasheshin has played fantastic.
Oh,
I mean,
great. Yeah,
he just hasn't broke well. But the one time he made a ball in the break, he broke and ran out.
He broke and ran out. No, he's impressive, very impressive. I mean, I'm watching some of the racks, you know, and he's getting out. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing. You know, he just gets up there like he's not doing anything, but he gets out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Yeah, well, you can't even fault. Sometimes he scrambles through the position, but this is a tough table. Sometimes
it's very
he's
tough.
pocketing the balls.
Yes.
That's what counts.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're forgetting the 5x10 when you get the little. Of course, the long shots are not really coming up that much, right? I mean,
no, these guys defend against that by playing better position
yes.
in most cases.
Yeah, so it's not like the guy plays safe. Guy got to come with a real tough shot. I haven't seen a lot of that. Let's see what happens. Of course, I'm not crazy about the break.
8 and 4 are the balls he's trying to make. The 8 ball
8
was the
right
one.
in. Oh, no point.
And
Boy,
dry.
that'll get you broke. He got lucky there, I think. But that'll look at the layout.
I think he's got a shot.
Does he?
I think so. We'll see.
Possibly.
Oh, he's looking. Maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
don't know. He might have
if
to
he's
jack
down,
up. He can jack up and jump a fraction of the 7 and make the 1. And I think it's fairly straight. Fairly straight. No, it's hard to see from here, but I think I would kind of half jump this like low. It looks like he can just hit it even off the 3 and just stop, and the 2 is in a good spot. So unless he curves it a little, I don't know. It depends on how he feels. No, he's shooting. No, he's going to do what I think. There you go. See, I'm coaching him. I'm coaching.
telepathically.
Telepathically. Okay, come on. That's the way to the come on.
He's
man.
channeling Mike Sigel right now. What would the Hall of Famer do here? No, he's leveling out. See yeah, he's right in the
He's
in
got to
betwixt.
jack up. There you go. That's the shot.
So now he can masse off the 3 here.
There you
Oh,
go.
he was-
Perfect.
he
No,
jumped
beautiful.
it.
Yeah, he jumped it just
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, there you go. I like that.
Boy, it went in like a freight train, too.
Yeah.
He hit that nice.
Okay, so what do we got? Okay, the 4 is up. Oh, this is, let's see, he doesn't want to get too big of an angle on this. He's got to draw back a little. I think he's concerned about the 7. He could go into the 7, really. Draw back, stand. Oh, he went that way. Okay. Oh, okay, he's good. Yeah, he's good. I didn't see that.
Now he's measuring up the angle to go between the 3 or 7 and 4 off the 3
Wait a
rails
minute, where's
around.
the 4? Oh, the 4 is by the side. Oh, I'm
Right.
looking at something different. Okay.
So he's
okay.
threading around here, trying to go between those 2 balls. How'd
Too
he
weak.
do?
Too weak.
How'd he do?
Too weak.
How'd he do?
Too
oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too
boy.
weak there. A little weak.
There's a lot of ways you could have bumped that and that turned out bad, but and the speed would have helped, what you're suggesting.
But he's got to go around the table again.
Well, I don't know that he can.
No, he
it's
can
hard
do
to
that.
tell. Can he see it?
Yeah,
okay.
I think
well,
so.
then, okay. If he
But
can
he's
see-
got to spin the crap out of it. No,
Yeah,
he's gonna,
and maybe
he's
play
gonna-
short
he's gonna
side.
draw to the side, to the end rail and out. There you
Yeah,
go.
short sight position.
Wow, he overdrew it.
He's not going
Watch
to get
it.
there.
He overdrew it. Imagine that. He overdrew it. See, it grabbed
Yeah.
that time. That was unfortunate. I didn't see that either. See, when he hit it, he really pulled it back. Well, he made a mistake there. If he'd have played the 2 better, he made a great safety here. If he'd have played the 2 better, I would have gambled on getting better on the 3. You see what I mean? I would have drawn into the 7 or tried to go in between the 7 and 4 and come out, something like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of cinched the 2.
Yeah, he cinched it too and really put himself in a spot where he is not good. You know what I mean?
Now, Conrad's looking at trying to go rail
he might
first
be
with a
able to
little.
make this.
Boy,
He might be able to
I
do
don't
this.
know. Yeah.
He made
Oh,
it.
wow.
He undermade it.
No,
That's
I-
unbelievable. You see what he did
Didn't
there?
seem possible.
No, he underdid it. Well, is this a shot?
I don't even. It's hard to tell, but from here on the overhead, doesn't look like it is. But down there, he looks like he thinks he can make it. So
I think he cuts this with reverse and just controls
Yeah.
the cue ball
Yeah.
there. That's what I would do. There you go. No, he didn't. He put it with outside. Ooh. Why wouldn't he hit that with a hair of reverse? Keep the cue ball up there. What do I know?
Well, now we get to see some good shot making at least.
Yeah. I think he should have hit that with a hair reverse. He could have kept it above the sides. Let's see what happens here. This is a tough shot. No problem. Okay, I was wrong again. All right.
Beautiful.
What do I know?
Beautiful shot.
I mean, that's going to be my new expression.
Well, that was a tough
great
shot. He had
shot.
to make
Yeah,
a fantastic shot. That was not a.
Nice. Look how easy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think he's a little afraid of the speed of the table. That's what I'm feeling. You know what I mean? He's decelerating a lot and this kind of thing. I don't know if he's comfortable on this or on any of this kind of.
Well, he looks comfortable now,
No,
but he
now
didn't
he-
earlier. He looks like he's trying to get the little rhythm with his game.
Nice shot. That was a good shot. Get up a little more. This is that shot we're talking about. He's better on it. Okay. All right. That was it. Okay. We're back in
quality
action.
out there.
Yeah, that was good. He made a great shot on the 6 ball. Great shot on the 6.
Yeah, it's been a fun match anyway.
Yeah, Conrad kind of opened the door there a little, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, right? See, I'm thinking let's see. Mario shot first. Yeah, the 1. Yeah, he made the 1. Okay. And played a great safe. I don't know how he underhit the 5 when he massaged it. That looked funny.
It did. It seemed like it would bound more away from the rail than it did, but.
All right, let's see what happens. It's whose breaks? I think it's Conrad's break, right?
Let's see, who broke that time? I think Conrad broke dry, didn't he?
Oh, you're
Am I right?
You're absolutely right, yeah. Well, here, this could be a big swing here. He breaks. If he breaks and controls the game and wins it, whether he breaks and runs out or safe or whatever.
Yeah.
And then something happens the next game, this could be a 2, 3, 4 game swing. And, you know, that's what Mario is hoping for.
He's going dead center of the table.
Yeah,
we don't
dead
see
center.
that much because both side
Well.
pockets are more in play on the scratch.
Let's see if he hits. That was an unbelievable break.
Boy.
Boy, he hit those good.
Something
2
had
ball.
to have gone in.
Nope, look at that. God, he hit those good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, hit the ball low.
Hit it low.
Even
Even if I broke dry, if I could get that type of impact, I just have to settle. Whatever happens,
I get
happens.
it. You know, I get it. No, but you know, if you watch the good breakers like Van Boning, he would instantly move. See, that's the difference. See what I mean? He hits them like that or better. And if he doesn't make a ball right away, he's doing something different. Sometimes you're right. If he hit, I used to think I hit him so good, I didn't believe I would get hard-headed and say, I can't believe I'm not making a ball. Well, that's possible too.
Yeah.
But these guys, no, he did hit those good. But
And there was a couple balls that just came within a
Right.
whisker or not. I mean,
Right.
but he got ball action. I like that break. And maybe you're right. Maybe you should adjust the cue ball, but
if they cued the ball lower, okay,
that might help too.
and drag the cue ball back, I'm telling you, it's a total different. You might make 3 on the break.
Or
know-
you still may make none, but you have to change something at your
Right.
point. you
Yeah,
know.
but I've used that break before, the drag it back kite and hit it a little flatter, and you'd be surprised how the balls, they just react different, that's
Yeah.
all. The high pop break, I quit doing that. But I used to try and I hit them so hard sometimes I didn't care. I don't care where the cue because balls just went in. You know, you're getting good results, you know. But that was rare, maybe. Of course, 9 ball is different. I mean, it's tough to make a ball in 10 ball anyway. I don't care how good you are. You know, 10 balls. 9 ball, you got the one possible corner balls. You got the end ball a lot of times banks one rail like a rocket right in the corner.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's action. 10 ball is tougher. The corner ball goes around the table. That's a shot. The ball's under the 1 in the side. And once in a while you get these reactions where something happens. But, of course, look at this layout.
I know. Conrad's
See,
crafting a nice,
yeah.
casual, smooth, no threat run
I
out
like
here.
the side rail, played a 6 around the table. He's not looking at that. Let's see. See, I don't, well, okay, but I would stay on the side rail. And just, why didn't he stay on the side rail, you know, in between
I think
the 9, 6?
he was worried about the 10 somehow.
Where's the 10? Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, you're,
Yeah. So I think that's why he
No,
did
you're
want to go
right.
a different direction.
yeah, I can't see it. The camera's in my way. I'm thinking they're playing 9 ball. Okay, then that was the right shot. All right, my mistake.
But he may have overhit it just a hair.
I think he can make this or even bank it. This is not that tough. I think he can. Yeah, he
Oh,
cut that.
but now this
Watch
is the
it.
problem.
He
This
got
is-
careless.
I don't
He
think
didn't
careless.
spin it. He didn't spin it.
Oh.
He didn't spin the ball, lengthen it out, right? If he spins it more, he goes more towards the corner. He just cut it, hit the. I mean, right? He has spin it a little.
He had a little spin, but not much.
Not-
Not
yeah.
enough.
He-
Not enough.
He could have slow middle ball, just spin it and just gone right up.
So he's just going to rub the cue ball off the 7, get behind the 10. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Real nice shot.
Beautiful shot there. Gorgeous. Boy, that'll get the money. That'll get the money. Of course, the jump cue, again, there's no jump cue. See, now these shots pay off.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
right.
Now he's in big. The 9's got him blocked for the natural angle. He could go this way. I mean, let's see. I can't.
I think he's got to try to kick 2 rails in behind the 7 and send it up by the 9.
I think he's going too much angle here. He looks like he's going to go in between the 8-7. Too much angle. No? Oh, he slow did it. Well, that was a great shot. That was a great shot.
Nice speed, too.
Wow. Yeah, he feathered it instead of, if he had poked that a little, he would have missed it by a mile, but he smoothed it. Well, of course, he can do behind the 10 here, right? This is risky. Well,
yeah.
you just slide a little spin, bank it.
He's going down banking because he can lay on that side rail.
Oh,
if
yeah,
he
he's gonna
keeps the
bank
cue
it.
ball-
Or
Yeah, it's not a great shot. It's just
No,
it
this-
has the best yield of a negative position.
But he could put the cue ball behind the 10 also, feather it. But he's going to bank it. This is good. Made it. No, he didn't. It's a
as long
good
as it
shot.
doesn't lay in front of the side
Yeah,
pocket.
Whoa. That's a great shot.
I don't know.
Can he make
I
it?
think he can make it. Anything. If it goes a
I'm
couple
s-
inches further or less.
I'm surprised he didn't hit the 7 with a little spin, bank it up, and go behind the 10. But he had to hit it real easy. A shot like that appeals to a guy like him. Oh, he sold out. He sold out. Well, not necessarily so far.
I
He
think
keeps
so.
coming up.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah, I
is
think
one of
he's
them.
good. He's
One of
good.
them, nerve deals.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine him missing this.
I could. There you see
Ah.
that? Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he collapsed on that.
Wow.
He had that funny angle.
Yeah.
He could have rolled it in under the 9 back and forth, or, firmed it with English and gone around the table. It was that angle. He missed it a foot too. That surprised
From
me.
here, I just couldn't even imagine that he was going to miss that particular ball. It didn't seem that bad.
Well,
But I was wrong. Now a nice cross-side bank.
missed it. No, he made it. Great shot. That was a huge game because now he's on the hill. See, he had a chance. If he'd have won that game,
Yeah, then he's 8-5. And,
yeah, 8-5 now, and he had a chance. Now he has no chance. I mean, it's. I don't want to say this is like one of them football games. 5 minutes left, they're down by 6 touchdowns. Well, something might happen here. I'm sure the people rooting for Mario are still hoping, And again, anything can happen. But the reality is it's 9-3. 9-4, I'm sorry, 9-4. One game.
Could have been 8-5.
Could have been 8-5.
We expected it to be 8-5, as a matter of fact. But
Yeah, they both did something different than what I thought. The bank, I like shooting at the 7, but I can't believe he didn't just feather down the 7, not double kiss it, and just drift behind the 10. A lot of people like this do this, that with that finessing stroke. That would have been like a hanger for them to do.
But they
for
were
me,
so
when you
far
think.
apart. The bank had some yield
Oh,
to
no,
it.
the
you
bank.
know,
No, the
so-
bank. I'm just surprised he chose to bank it. Is what I'm saying. I like the bank. I like shooting at the money.
Yeah.
And it didn't lay bad. If you hit it semi-decent, it goes right in.
If
And the 8 was good, and you can't sell out by the side.
If the 7 just doesn't go by the side pocket,
Right,
you
yeah,
know,
sure,
I mean,
of course.
it's still okay. So it's
Yeah.
a negative expectation. You
Right.
know you're less than 50-50 to make the bank.
No, that
but
was
there's
no.
some
He did
other
the right shot.
implications.
He did, but he didn't look at the safe, and I know he could have done that. That's all. But he still won the game. What's the difference? Let's see what happened. Here's with this break. You better go to break school. Mike Sigel Pool at
.com.
gmail.com. No, at gmail.com.
All
I'm
right.
going to throw another. It's funny because I know Joe Rogan very well. I play pool with him. He's had Jeremy Jones, Gorston. I can't believe he hasn't had me on that show. So if he's out there, I'm available. Nice. No, he missed it. But he's weak. You know, it's like he didn't give up, but he feels deflated. He's
definitely.
Sometimes you make some mistakes and you just, what am I doing? You know?
Yeah.
And it's, you know, I mean, again, it's tough to open up
Yeah, we've all been
with a tough match. I mean, come on. Nice shot. Well, this guy does shoot straight. You know, 5 by 10, small pockets, he just shoots like it's a bar table, you know, and doesn't do anything. He's one of these guys just gets up. Of course, now he's got a little trick. He's going to kill this and go around the 4. Let's see. There you go. Beautiful shot. See, all those little nuanced strokes. People at home, you know, they kind of stroke the same, but a professional player has all these little twisting, sliding, stroking to control angles on a shot, right? You know, and some people don't understand that. A lot do, but some don't. It's like golf, you know. They hit it and they feel a shot and either give it more or less when they make contact. That's those shots. And when you're playing well, that's the easiest. When you're struggling, you start getting angles like that. You can't. You know, right? We've all been there.
Look at this, right in between too. He's got to make up the speed.
Nice shot. He went around. Hold on.
But you kind of had to manufacture the angle, and that's why the speed gets away from you, because he had to force that. It wasn't laying to go natural that way.
He hit it perfect, but no, wait a minute. The 4
is right by the. It's up. Yeah, he's got a fin cut. He's got a fin, or I don't know. Maybe he goes in the corner too.
He can't.
It does
he
go
can't play in the corner. Can
no,
he?
I think it does.
Oh, it does. Well, then he's
yeah.
golden. Yeah, he's golden here. All he's got to do is figure out a way to get on the. Of course, the 8's a little funny, but the 7 is right next to it. So the 8 should go in the side if he gets good on the 7. Draws this out. Make sure you get a little angle on the 6. Let's see here. Nice shot. Let's see the 6. He's got that weird angle, or he's going to pound it to the side rail. He's not going to follow it.
And that makes your speed control awkward.
Yeah.
You hit the pocket of velocity.
No, he's perfect. No, he's
well, he hit that good.
Perfect.
But very controlled, too, so he had a little better angle than we thought.
Oh, he's good. And he can almost stop or draw back just a hair. 8 in the side. It's over. I think. Yeah, he's perfect. Look. Now, that wreck, that was everything designed just right. You know, he made a good shot to get on the 4. That was the winning shot. Yeah, I wouldn't have predicted this. You know, when they first started, it got lopsided quickly. Uh-oh. Well, he's got the funny little angle, but I'm sure he's all right. You just kind of smooth this in, right?
Yeah.
I would just smooth it in. You catch the side rail, it goes. It's not automatic, okay? He's got way more angle than he wanted, but I think he's okay.
Match ball.
There you go. Nice, smooth, perfect.
Good. Yeah.
Great match.
High
he
quality
played very
match.
well. No, he played very well.
Really, remember the rack that you said he made the 5-ball tough, the 6-ball tough, the 7-ball, and then he broke and ran out behind it. That was really, and then it was just a little too much steadiness on these open clearances that he made the rest of the way.
No, he definitely opened up, and I think Mario felt deflated. You know, that's all. So
that happens to everybody once you get down.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're looking, you're behind. You know, it's not win or break. That's a big thing. And all of a sudden, and his break didn't work. He's looking, geez, I break way better than this guy, but I'm not getting results.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
all right. We want to thank everybody for joining us today, and we look forward to sharing another great pool match together. That's our time for this time. Until next time, so long.